but there is one disadvantage of studying in Confederation College or Thunder Bay, that there are not so many.
Hi, Gursahib. Welcome to Immigrant. Thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Sagar. Thank you for inviting me on your channel. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Nice. So for Gursahib, for 0.011% of people who don't know you, if you can please give a quick introduction.
There is nothing like that. Yeah. I don't know, many people say that so many people here, there is nothing like that. But yeah, I'll start with my introduction. My name is Gursahib Singh, and I came to Canada in 2018 on a student visa. And I studied embedded systems, like a post-graduation certificate course in embedded systems in Thunder Bay Confederation College. And if I talk about what I did in India, I was working as embedded developer, application engineer in the same field for last 5 years. Yeah.
This question, I got it on my Instagram, our Instagram page. So the question is that I'm reaching out to you to get some information on Confederation College Thunder Bay location. Why international students don't pursue their further studies over there, and why no agent is mentioning this college?
I don't know why agents or consultants are not talking about Confederation College. They have their own things, they have their own commission and stuff. Right. So they'll send students to all those universities and colleges where they get commission from, right? Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's their business model. But why students are not talking about Confederation College, or so many people are not going to Confederation College, I think it's not a glamorous city, in my opinion, because there are no big tall buildings, glass buildings. Mm-hmm. You won't find a fancy downtown, you won't find sports cars over there. Those things which we see in movies, which we see in Instagram, on these social media. So those things you won't find there. It's very simple. It's a very calm city, very peaceful city. The only reason I selected that city was they were teaching embedded systems over there in the Confederation College. When I was doing my research, where should I go, which city should I go, or which college should I choose, I went online, I searched for, I looked at where embedded systems is taught in Canada. So I found that there are only 4 colleges all across Canada which are teaching specialization in embedded systems: Fanshawe College, Lambton College, Conestoga College, and Confederation College. All these 4 colleges, right? And I checked the curriculum of all these 4 colleges and realized that Confederation is giving the best stuff in lesser price. So I selected Confederation College, and when I went there, I realized that it's a very small city, countryside kind of place, Thunder Bay. But the advantage is, in my opinion, everybody has different expectations from their life, different expectations from Canada. But my expectation was to study, gain skills, get a job, get settled, and then I'll see what I have to do, right? There you won't find people are enjoying going to nightclub. There is only one single nightclub over there in the downtown, which is called Envy, right? And that only opens on Friday and Saturday. That's it, right? There are 3 McDonald's, 3 Walmarts, and I think 1 Burger King. It's like that. It is for those people who want to just study. They don't want to have fun, have a nightlife, do all those things, right? That's why students are not fascinated towards that kind of cities. But if you want to save money, if you want to upskill yourself, if you want to gain knowledge, then that is the best city, because I did not spend so much time in commuting. My college was 5 minutes or 10 minutes away from my home. My part-time job, if I walked to my part-time job, it took me 15 minutes to reach there. It was like that. So I saved so much time over there and so much money. My monthly expense was $650 per month. Wow. So that's so less, right? When I went there, in my initial days, I paid a rent of $194 per month. Nice. So that is nowhere compared to Toronto or bigger cities like Montreal or Calgary and all those things.
Right. And I'm shocked because I've spent 6 years here in Toronto, and when you said 650, it's kind of like I feel like I've been scammed, because my monthly expense now it's increased. I'm not going to count it now, but when I was student, it was like $1,200. Even if I wasn't spending like too much on expensive phones and going out and stuff. But the basic, like, rent itself is very expensive, and
It's expensive.
right.
When you are on a student visa, I don't know about other people. When I was on student visa, my main motive was that I need to get a job after I graduate, even before I graduate.
Right.
That was my main objective, and save money, pay off loan which I have taken to study in Canada, and then collect fees for my third and fourth semester.
Nice.
Right, and that I could do because I was living in Thunder Bay. If I was living in Toronto or some other city, I don't think I would have done it. That would have been very difficult. Right, so that was an advantage. So cities like Sarnia, Thunder Bay, or somewhat Kitchener. Kitchener is not exactly that kind of city, but so a little bit, right? So these kind of cities, they do not have much expenses, right? So, and they are not glamorous. You won't find Ranbir Kapoor going to Thunder Bay. He will go to Toronto or Montreal or Vancouver. So that is the main reason nobody talks about it.
That's great. And I like how you keep it very transparent and being very honest. And that's the reason, you're doing such a great job on your channel. And that's the motive of immigrant as well. But Gursahib, that was about the city, and again, great information. But how about the college itself? Like, you have studied there, and on top of that, you've actually worked there as an assistant, lab assistant. So how would you rate a college? If I, being an international student, a future international student planning to move, and I'm deciding between, some other college and Confederation. So what's the reason that I should go for Confederation apart from the city?
Yeah, see, the main reason is what I found, I realized that, like, I talked to one of my friends. He was studying in a college in Toronto. I won't name the college. So we were talking to each other, like, I am studying in Thunder Bay in Confederation. He's studying in that college. So when we discussed, he said that whenever I need to clear a doubt from my professor or I have an issue, I have to take an appointment. I have to send in an email. Then he will give me an appointment for half an hour after a week. In Confederation College, what used to happen, as soon as the class is over, I will go into the cabin of my professor without any appointment, without any permission. I just knock on his door. He'll say, come in, and he will give me 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours sometimes. So that is the opportunity, or I would say flexibility professors have. They are so down to earth. So the college is very nice. The professors are very good, and the facilities are very nice. Everything is there, and I didn't have to walk so much or use the public transport to travel like half an hour. I'm just traveling in the bus. ठीक है, वही सब छोड़ के दिल्ली से आए थे यहाँ पे.
Right, exactly.
Right, so that's why, that is the only reason I left Delhi, that I have to travel 1 hour. I'm commuting only. Doesn't make any sense. 10% of my life is going into my car or bus or public transport.
Right. And I think that's actually a big advantage of going to a small college or a small public college, because if you go to a well-reputed or one of the top colleges, it's not a fault of professor as well, but they're already packed up, right? They have so many students in the classroom, and again, it's arrogance is something that comes with the personality, but sometimes they're already so packed up with the amount of students they have, then they're not able to take the doubts.
Exactly. And the other facilities, apart from professors, different facilities, like you want a study room or you want to have access to some anything, right? It is so easy, and sometimes without any appointment, there is no issue with that. Everything is very nice. But there is one disadvantage of studying in Confederation College or Thunder Bay, that there are not so many companies in Thunder Bay. So if you want to do an internship or you want to do an co-op, then you will find difficulty, because I personally wanted to do a co-op or some side internship or something with a company which was working which had a business of embedded systems. So I could not find any company in Thunder Bay. That is the disadvantage.
That was actually my next question. How is the job when you talk about a place like Thunder Bay? How about the part-time jobs though? While you were
part-time job, you will I didn't see anybody struggling to find a part-time job. I found my part-time job when I landed in Thunder Bay on 20th of August 2018. I got my job on 28th of August 2018. In 8 days. My roommate, he came on I think 15th of August, and within 5 days he got a job in Walmart. like part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in my class was having a job within 10 days of within the 10 days classes started, right?
Right.
So before 10th or 15th of September, most of the students were having part-time job. So finding 20 hours per week is not difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So there are so many opportunities.
Great. Wonderful. That's a great piece of information.
Approximate value is earning, like annual package is around 50 to 57, 58, $60,000 in that range. That's a fresher salary.
Right.
As you keep growing, it will go up above 100,000, of course, like after 3 to 4 years of industrial